All right, guys. As we all know, today is match day. I mean, for Chelsea versus Leeds, and West Ham is going to take on Man U. As you can see, I'm having I'm having my enemy here. Yes, I'm having my enemy here. So basically, we are going to be talking on Chelsea match, and we're also going to be talking on Man U match. The people that I really don't want them to win. Yes, I don't want them to win. I said it earlier on in my video that I made. I said, I'm just praying for a favor from Man U. Don't be stingy. All we pray and all we beg you to do is just a simple task. Lose for 3 matches. Am I even saying lose for 3 matches? I am tired of seeing you ahead of me. How will I struggle to win a match? Yes, should I use the word struggle? Yes, win is a win. Whether I struggle or I win it conveniently, win is a win. How will I win a match? I am happy to win the match. I will now go and check table. I'm now still seeing Man U at 4 and I'm 5. Why? Why? I'm not happy. So Man U needs to lose.
Well, I don't see you as my enemy. First, you are putting on a Nigerian jersey, and as my Nigerian brother, I love the Nigerian retro jersey.
Okay.
I don't see you as enemy. Rather, I see you as as. Will I even see Chelsea as a rival? Um, um, should I call Chelsea the noisy rival from London or the noisemakers from London?
We Chelsea noisemakers.
Chelsea FC. In any case, well, there's a particular saying in my local dialect that if uh, you are not careful,
Hmm.
someone that is not up to you in terms of stature, in terms of everything, will be talking to you. Because
Hmm.
if not for the present predicament of Man U, I can't imagine Chelsea talking to me. In any case, Chelsea we play their game against Leeds. We are not in contention with Chelsea.
We are in contention with Man U.
We are not in we are in contention with Man City, Aston Villa, even Arsenal that is even on the top. They should be very, very careful because the elephant on the tree should be very, very careful. Because if the elephant should fall and the noisy neighbor should sleep, just like Liverpool, Liverpool, Chelsea, and the rest of them. They were not paying attention when Man U was playing nonsense. They were not paying attention. All of a sudden, they just found us in fourth position. Now we have caused katakata and trouble for
I
them.
really want to ask this question. I've been really, really dying to ask Man United fans this question. I mean, if someone had told me that by now Man U would be playing the way they are playing, I would say no. For the fact that Man U played against Man City, they won. They played against Fulham, they won. They played against Tottenham, even against Arsenal. I'm very sure you guys. I don't know if it was win or draw or something like that, but
We
I know
won.
that you imagine you won. You've won heavyweights. They've won heavyweights out of the blue moon. What happened? What changed?
Well, there's, you see, when people say that coaching does not matter in football, it's like saying that a driver does not matter in driving a car.
Hmm.
And it's like saying that there's no role for a woman in the home who takes care of the children, who takes care of the kitchen and whatever. And so, coaching is a critical factor. For those of us that are Man U, for example, I have been supporting Man U. I'm an ancestor when it comes to supporting Man U. I've been supporting Man U since 1982. And so, I know the value, the structure, the philosophy, the ideology, the DNA of what people call Manchester United, which is based on solid defense, fast counter attack, and giving the opponent a ensuring that in transition you make quick decision in transition. That's the value of Man U team. And with Ruben Amorim, I was never a fan of Ruben Amorim. It's very clear. My Twitter handle. If anybody goes to my Twitter handle and check my thread, it will see and on my tweet. I've never been a fan of Amorim. I've not always been a fan of coaches playing three at the back. And just like when Pesero was the coach of Nigeria and was playing three at the back, I'm not usually a fan. It is the goalpost that the ball is closest to that there is the likelihood of conceding a
Considering.
goal. So when you are playing five at the back, that means that you are short in the midfield, you are short in the attack. And so It was very clear that there was nothing wrong with the players. It was just wrong with the strategy and with the deployment of the. It's the same set of players. Nothing has changed in Man U. It's the same set of players, but the tactical formation has changed. It has changed from playing five at the back to playing four at the back. Sometimes even the four is three, and then there's usually an extra man either on the left side or on the right side of Man U line of defense from the attack. So basically, for me, that's a Man U fan, that is a sport enthusiast, that have an understanding of what football is all about. It's not coming to me. It's not coming to me as a surprise, because all you need to do in football is to go back to the basics. What happened to Nigeria in Nations Cup? It is the same set of players that played, that couldn't qualify
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
World Cup, that went to the Nations Cup, and if not for um, poor tactical decision based on,
Yes.
we will have won that competition. You saw the. It's just going back to the basic. Let the players play to their strength. Hold on to the ball. Make short passes. Don't overdribble. One, two, three passes, and then before you know it, you get the goal. You already have the talent. It's just a measure of coaching that you need. And so for me, it did not come to me as a surprise. And don't also forget this fact that teams that have traditions, that have culture, that have heritage, once there's a momentum in terms of you playing good, it creates a vibe that touches the fan, and then which makes the fan to be what we call the 12th player. And so the fans for Man U, they are the 12th player. Ask anybody in England, the best away fan, the best away fan, a Man U fan. The best away fan, a Man U fan.
You mean away from England or what?
Away fan, when they go to play outside of Old
Oh,
Trafford,
okay,
when
okay.
United goes to play outside of Old Trafford, United, of all the 20 teams in Premiership, United has the best
Away
away
fan.
fan, because they sink all through the games.
Hmm. So you don't feel surprised that now you are where they are.
No, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm
Oh,
not.
because at some point I was even thinking that was it intentional that the players choose to play against Amorim's system at some point?
Well,
Because it's just surprising.
it's very clear now. You have a system where you play five at the back, and then you play Bruno as a deep line playmaker. You play 2-6, Bruno and Casemiro,
Hmm.
and then you have three attackers. So there's no linkage. There's no linkage. There's a cutoff. There's a disconnect. So it is not that the players hated the coach. It is just that the coach was too stubborn. As far as I'm concerned, Amorim was too stubborn to a fault. Why would your coach be? It is very clear. Go and look at his matches. It is very clear that by the time you get to 75, 60, 65, 70, he will bring in central defenders. There's no substitution he makes without bringing. How often do you see coaches bringing on central defenders
Yeah.
in football? Three of Amorim changes, you see one of the wing back will leave, and either two of the center back
I believe.
will leave, because they've been put through stress through the process. So
So you think Amorim and Maresca are kind of similar in terms of their
no,
football?
there's a difference between, you see, for me, I think the issue with Maresca is that Maresca wanted overall control with respect to how he controls the team, how he controls the coming in and the going out of
Of
players
players.
from Chelsea, which the board was not interested in
And giving him
giving to
that.
him.
Yeah.
You can't question Maresca tactical. In fact, Maresca is good at playing big teams.
But very bad at playing small
Small teams,
teams.
they are very good at playing big teams. Like I was telling someone, I said that Carabao Cup that Chelsea lost to Arsenal, if it's Maresca will win
Will
that
win
game.
it.
Even losing the game at
First
home,
first leg.
the first leg at home, he will win the second leg.
Yeah.
And what did Liam Rossington did wrong? He played three at the back,
Yeah.
something which Chelsea players were not used to for a very long time.
Yeah.
And then when he opened up the game,
It became something
it became
disastrous.
something. Chelsea was still in the contest towards the
Yes.
tail end of the
Even up
game.
to the 90th
Eh,
minute.
until the 90th minute that
Yeah, yeah.
Arsenal
Havertz
won
scored.
on the counter attack. So I tell people this basic question: the best form of winning championship is to attack and not to
Defend.
defend. And most coaches, they want to defend. And for me, I think Maresca will likely be going to Man City.
I mean, after Pep Guardiola, do you think
Yeah,
that is good? That definitely going to be certain.
yeah.
Pep Guardiola is leaving this summer.
Pep will leave this summer.
Hmm.
Definitely, Pep will leave this. This. Have you ever seen Pep staying that long
No, no,
in
no, no,
any
no.
team? And concerning his DNA, concerning his style, Pep does not stay more than 3 4 years in a
In a
particular team.
particular
This
team,
is the
yeah.
first time he's staying in, yeah, and you could see that to a large extent, every team has decoded Pep style.
Pep's, yes, yes.
Every team, nobody is scared of. Are you scared of playing Man
No,
City?
no.
No team is scared of playing Man City again. Bring Man City, let us play. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think Pep needs a new challenge and he needs a fresh
So,
challenge.
quick one before we leave. What's your prediction for Chelsea versus Leeds City tonight?
Well, Chelsea will win. I think Chelsea will win 3-1.
Then what about West Ham Man U
I
tonight?
think Man U will win that game 4-1.
4-1. That's your prediction.
Yeah,
Well,
Man U
for
will win.
me though, Chelsea versus Leeds, I want Chelsea to win nothing less than 3-0. 3-0. We need to win them. Leeds United is a very stubborn team. Oh.
Yeah,
The fact is they have nothing to gain. Same way they have nothing to lose. I think they are 16 at the table. Imagine. Do you know how many teams that they've during January? Do you realize that Leeds United they were unbeaten, and it's not because they were winning any match. They were drawing.
because people don't understand that Leeds is one of the traditional teams in England. People don't understand that. In actual sense, if you understand European football, English football, you will know that Man U fans hate Leeds after Liverpool. After Liverpool, after Liverpool, the fans that United fan
It's
are Leeds fan.
because they are extremely stubborn.
They are Leeds fans. So there's a rivalry between Manchester United
Fan base
fan base
in England.
in England and Leeds fans. So Leeds is a traditional team, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm not surprised by what, because they are fan. If you go to their pitch in Elland Road,
Yeah.
their pitch in Elland Road, very very small traditional English
Yes,
pitch.
yes, yes.
The fans are closer to
To the
to to
pitch.
to the pitch. They sing from the beginning
To
to
the
the end. They are fond of making fun
yeah,
of
of
us, making
players.
fun of the tragedy that Man U suffered in 1960. In 1960, so if you understand English football, understand the rivalry, the heritage of Leeds United
Leeds
as one of
United.
Leeds won the old championship. They were the one that won the last championship before transition to Premier
Premier
League.
League. All right, so I mean, hopefully, I wish that Chelsea would not bottle this up because sometimes so this is football, anything can happen. But I really want Chelsea because we need that. We need that point. Like I said, this is our rival. Even if he says he doesn't see us as rival, me, I see them as rival. At least we cannot afford to lose while they win, but I can afford them to lose while we win. You understand what I'm
It's
saying?
like it's like Arsenal saying they are the rival of Chelsea when it comes to European football.
I
They are not
understand.
rival. Chelsea is the master of Arsenal.
Of course.
And
Even though they said we have not beaten them for the past 10 games, we are still
but
the master.
in football, we are not in competition with Arsenal, with Chelsea. We are in competition with Liverpool.
Where do you see Man
And
U ending this season? What
well,
position?
as far as I'm concerned, for me, like I told you, I don't mind you not winning trophy.
Hmm.
I don't mind you not winning trophy, but I want you to put in the shift. I want you to put in the effort, and I want to enjoy the football. I want to see that you've put in the effort, but the result did not go your way. It's not that you didn't put in the effort. So I love good football. There are 20 teams in the Premiership. Only one team. What's the probability of every team winning? That's 1 in 20 years. That's 1 in 20 years. If you understand the law of probability, and so you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
But nobody can controvert the kind of games Man U is playing now compared to what we have played in the last 15 months under Amorim.
Or do you think maybe the reason why Man U is playing excellently well now is because they are not playing any other tournament apart from the Premier League? What if they are
Well,
playing other tournaments?
that could be a factor. That could be a factor. But in any case, Arsenal should be careful, and Man City should not slip up
For real,
because
Man
the
U are
league
not playing any other
because
match.
the league is not over
It's
yet.
not over. Oh. compared to other teams, I mean, the teams at the top are playing almost. Arsenal is playing Champions League. They are still in FA Cup, if I'm not mistaken. They still have Carabao final. You know, Man City as well, they are still playing Champions League as well. Chelsea is playing Champions League. Chelsea is playing FA Cup as well. So Man U is playing nothing apart
So
from
it's
Premier
just a
League.
matter of time. Chelsea is out of Carabao Cup. It's just a matter of time. All of them will be out of Champions League. We all come back to the league.
No, Chelsea is not going to be out of Champions League.
Okay.
Chelsea is winning Champions League.
It's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you for having me on
Thank
your
you so
show.
much. It's a
Yeah.
pleasure to have you. Guys, please don't forget to follow and don't forget to subscribe to Solce Media on YouTube. Follow us on our platform and please share our video. Share our video, guys. My name is Mr. K. And please, what's your name, sir?
Jide Johnson. It's a
So
pleasure
nice
to be
to
with
meet
you.
you, sir.